If you haven't heard, I'm in the job market for a new tech sales AE role. The AE role that I've held the last 3.5, nearly 4 years at a large, one of the biggest tech companies in the world, is moving across the country to Austin, Texas. I live in Philly. I'm not going to uproot my life for a job. So depending on when you watch this video, it could be a couple of days, weeks, maybe a month. I will be unemployed. So the purpose of this video is for the next, 30 to 45 minutes, I am going to be prospecting for interview conversations at my target companies. What you're looking at here is the sales interview system. This is a Notion template I built for myself to streamline and automate and organize my entire job search process from start to finish to land my next multi-six-figure sales role. If you think while I'm walking through this, it might help you guys out, there's a link in the description. So let's see here. I got some to-do tasks here, and I'll walk through my target companies. And I try to add one target company, guys, a day to the Notion template. I'm not just adding anybody. These are top companies where I have a large chance of being successful based on data and research. So these are who I'm going after right now. And let's see, we got a couple tasks for Pure Storage. Pure is one of the best public companies in the game right now. Send LinkedIn video message. Who's this going to? All right, Ryan McMichael. Let's check Ryan out. All right, here's his LinkedIn. Here it is too. All right, so Ryan is an Exton guy, not far from where I'm at. He's a district manager. I'm a first-degree connection. Why this is important, I'm going to send him a LinkedIn video message to gain insight into who I should be speaking with at Pure Storage to see if I might be a fit to join the team. And let's go to his most recent post here. And you can only send a LinkedIn video message or a voice note if you're a first-degree connection. Important to note. All right, so he's pretty active on LinkedIn. It looks like he's one more beer, one more slice of pizza, one more Netflix episode. What I'm trying to do here, guys, is find something I could personalize in the video message. I don't do all three at the same time. All right, I know what I can do. Here we go. Let's see how many takes this takes me. And I'll show you in his messages that I'm actually sending this video message. Again, you could only use your phone to do this. You can't do this on the computer. Send the video. Hey, Ryan, I don't know if you're going to like this very much, but on Friday, I think it was Friday or Saturday, me and my girlfriend, we were drinking beer, we were eating pizza, all while watching Netflix. I just came across your most recent post. I thought it was pretty clever. And a couple other of your posts are great too. But the reason for the video message, I didn't notice any job openings or postings at Pure in the Philadelphia market. I was curious, whose like radar should I be getting on at Pure Storage in the event, an opening pops up on one of the Philadelphia teams to see if I might be a fit to join the team at some point in the future. I'm a huge fan of Pure. The G2 score is tremendous. The RepView score, I think it's like one of the best scores for a public company on RepView. So keep up the LinkedIn posts. I'll continue to follow them, but any sort of advice or direction you could provide a Philly guy like me would be appreciated. Thanks a lot, Ryan. Appreciate you. All right, let's send that, guys. And he will get that because he's very, very active. And I'll show you, let's go to his messages here, that video did get sent once it gets delivered. It might take a couple minutes. So while we're waiting for that to deliver, let's pop back in here and let's click. So we did this. We sent the LinkedIn video message. So I have a few more tasks at Pure Storage. Who's this with? Send email to see if conversation makes sense. That's with Peter. I think Peter might have connected with me too. Let's see. Let's open up a different LinkedIn tab here. And the reason I could go fast here, guys, is because I did all the research on the front end, and I know that this is a really good company. All right, let's see if Peter did not. So I'm going to have to send Peter an email. Okay, we'll come back to Peter because an email is going to take a little bit. Let's see if there's anybody else I could send a video message to. Brian and Andy. I'm pretty sure Andy actually accepted my connect request, and I think he's like the VP of sales over there. Vice President, General Manager, American Sales. All right, so he's a first-degree connection. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're sending Andy a LinkedIn video. Let's see if the one got sent to Ryan, just to make sure. Not yet. It takes a little bit to load. You can see it here. It's loading up. All right, while that's loading, actually, let's give that a minute. Let's give that a minute because I don't want to send this next one until that's already sent. That might screw it up. Let's go back to this for a couple minutes, and then we'll get back into firing off these emails. So if I wanted to find a new company, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to RepView, and I'm going to go to Explore Companies. This is a free site, guys. Let me move my head out of the way. I'm going to target like mid to large companies, industry, information, okay, buyer persona. I want to stick in kind of like cybersecurity. All right, let's go to highest score. Now, some of these high score companies only have a couple reviews, so I would take those with a grain of salt. You really want companies with a lot of reviews. Now, let's see if I know any of these companies. All right, UpGuard, I've heard good things about, and Huntress. So I've heard great things actually about both of these companies from previous sellers. So just go into Huntress because I've heard some really good things about these guys. Oh, I got to sign in here, of course. Oh, come on. There we go. Amazing to work at. All right, let's go to G2. I want to see their G2 score. So G2 guys will give you insights into how customers are using the product, what they like, what they don't like, the problems it's solving. All right, so we're looking good, but which product is it? Let's just go here first. 4.8. I mean, that's nearly perfect. Reviews. All right, so there's a lot of reviews, and they're nearly a 5-star rating. So this is a product that I would want to sell. Great G2 scores, product market fit is tremendous. It's probably a must-have product versus a nice-to-have product. There's too many nice-to-have products out there. I want to add Huntress to my list here. So what I'm going to do, let's see if this email thing sent to Ryan. Not yet. Oh, it's sent. All right, refresh so you guys can see. Let's see. There you go. It's sent. Hopefully Ryan can give me some direction. While we're doing this, let's send another one. Andy Martin, we're coming after you. Andy. Everyone else is sending boring written messages. They're applying online. Nobody's doing stuff like this, or hopefully they're not. You and me are. That's why we're going to stand out. All right. Basically going to be the same message. Similar message. Hey, Andy, happy Tuesday. Firstly, thank you for connecting with me on LinkedIn. I appreciate it. The reason for the video message, I didn't notice any job openings in the Philadelphia market for AE roles at Pure Storage. I was curious, what's the best way or whose radar should I get on in the event an opening pops up? That way I could be at the top of the stack to see if I might be a fit to join the team at Pure. I'm a huge fan of the company. Your G2 score is tremendous. Your RepView score is tremendous. I've only heard good things. So any sort of advice or direction you could provide would be appreciated for a Philly guy. Andy, regardless, appreciate you. Have a great day. That's it, guys. So I just sent that off, and you'll see that it did get sent. So I'm going to come back up here. All right. Send. Find an email? No, we're changing this. Send LinkedIn video message. Done. And I'll come back later tonight and make sure I have follow-up tasks for all of these people. All right, let's go back into, let's go down here. So if I'm adding Huntress to this, let's give this to the cybersecurity. And what I'm going to do is we're in the research stage. We don't know who the hiring manager is yet. This is a cyber company. No idea. I have no idea if these guys have open jobs. I don't care if they have an open job or not. They will open jobs for good salespeople. And if they don't, I'll be at the top of the radar when an opening does pop up. So regardless if they have a job opening or not, I'm prospecting into these companies. So if I click open on this, this is where I'm going to fill out all the information on Huntress research-wise. That way, if I do get a conversation set up, I am ready to go. So I got target market information. I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me fill all of this out. RepView will fill all of this out. I'm going to come up with a G2 score, any red flag reviews here, understand the competitive landscape, and then all the prospecting I'll do will be stored here, to-do list, interview questions, and all that stuff to prepare for an interview. Let's see if Andy's sent real quick, guys. Still sending, going to take some time. Okay. Let's go to ChatGPT. Just want to show you how I'm going to do this. All right. Let's go back up here. Huntress. So all I'm going to do is copy and paste this stuff, guys, into my Notion template. I'm not giving it much thought. I'm just going for speed here. If I did get a conversation set up, then I'm going to dive into this, maybe make some tweaks. Yeah. I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to continue to prospect. Just wanted to show you what I'm doing. All right, ChainGuard. This is a top company I want to get into. Send an email. Who's this? Send an email. Actually, I think the hiring manager is Caitlin. I want to send her an email. Add this. Send email to get conversation. Doing that today. Let's come in here. Let's tie this to Caitlin. And this is all integrated together. Caitlin, target company, ChainGuard. There is a open position here. So I'm going to go to Caitlin. Let's copy your email. All right. Let me go to the job posting. This is actually a startup, but I've heard tremendous things about these guys. All right, we want Northeast, but I'm pretty sure there's a commercial role in the Northeast. That's what I'm going to go for. Mid-Atlantic. It's my region. Wow, over 100 people applied. What am I going to do to stand out? All right. Let's see here. Move my head out of the way. I'm just scanning this for anything I can include in the email. Repurchase years. Oh. Mid-Atlantic, Kentucky, West Virginia, North Carolina, or South Carolina. Oh, okay. So I guess I have no idea what Mid-Atlantic means because Pennsylvania is not in the Mid-Atlantic. So that's okay. I don't care. I'm still going to email Caitlin to prospect or try to get a conversation set up. There's probably going to be some roles in Philly at some point, I would think. Yeah, I'm not an enterprise seller yet. I'm a mid-market guy. Is there anything else here? I don't care. We're emailing her. We're emailing her. All right, what should my subject line be? Let's go here. Let's get some inspiration for some subject lines. I have that right here, and this is all baked into the to the Notion template. So if you were to buy this, you get access to all this stuff. All right, we're going with your team. Caitlin. I'm just going off the cuff with this, guys. Let's go to RepView. And I already have this done. So what we're going to do is pop into chain guard. So this is the benefit of doing the research at the front end. So I know what their market is, all that good stuff, just so you guys can see. All right, so their rep view score is 94.66, and their G2 score is a nearly perfect 5-star. Let's go back here. Wouldn't be surprised if you get lots of emails like this. Perfect. With nearly perfect. Oh, you're seeing guys that I cannot spell. With nearly perfect G2 and rep view scores. Wouldn't be surprised if you get lots of emails like this. Didn't look like commercial. What's the best way to stay on your radar? The event you folks you folks are looking for a Philly guy. What's the best way to stay on your radar in the event you folks are looking for a Philly guy to all right, you're seeing me kind of work through this email here. Hold on one second. What's the best way to stay on your radar in the event you folks are looking for a Philly guy to help? I'm having trouble finishing this email. What's the best way to stay on your radar in the event you folks are looking for a Philly guy to Thanks, Matt. P.S. Noticed most of your job postings had 100+ applicants. How do I want to end this? I want to end this with my website. So I created a website, guys, that Has references. It has videos of me selling discovery demo calls. They can simply hit click play. It has past performance verified screenshots and a 30, 60, 90-day plan. So no one else is doing something like this. How did I end it? So if I go back here, how did I end it in a previous email? All right, sales candidates are really good to talk. Nearly all of the candidates game. Talk a big game. Hold on. Rather than type this out, here we go. Boom. Boom. Copy and paste. So PS, sales candidates are really good at talking a big game. The problem is when it comes down to hitting the ground running and leading sales conversations to close, they crumble and flame out. That's why I created this website to de-risk me as a potential hire. It contains references, screenshots, and past current performance, live sales discovery, and demo recordings of mine. De-risk is the key word here. Now I need this all in the same font. Let's do 11. I gotta fix this. Your team. So Caitlin, with nearly perfect G2 and rep view scores, wouldn't be surprised if he gets lots of email like this. It was like this. That's why I always got to proofread. I mean, I think this is a pretty good email. I'm not trying to be perfect with it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Your team. Boom. Done. Caitlin. Where you at? Where you at, Caitlin? Your chain guard. Sent. I still have to formally apply. And then I'll also send emails to these guys. So I got Luke. I got Chris. Chris, I think, actually has a Twitter, so I could probably get some good intel on his Twitter. He's the VP of sales there. So I'll send emails to them. All right, I got a meeting here in a couple minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to do more of these, guys. That way you just understand kind of my thought process. Let's see that video message got sent to Andy. That way you guys can see. There it is. It got sent. We click play. Ooh, that's loud. Ooh, sorry, Andy. Turn it down a little bit, Andy. Turn it down. Sorry. You're going to become deaf. You're probably not going to have a conversation with me. But, yeah, guys, I'm using this to streamline my process. I have these tasks. I'll complete these later today. I got a meeting coming up with the customer. And then just doing all the research on the front end. And ChatGPT is doing most of the work to make sure I'm vetting these companies and I'm coming to the table with really good questions, because that's really where you win a sales interview, is the questions you ask, not necessarily the questions you answer. But this is just going to keep everything on track for me. And hopefully, guys, I land a role soon. But I'll be doing more of these throughout the next couple weeks until I land my next role. Thanks for watching.